Cancer. May. Make art, not war. Make love, not war. This is your month to enjoy beautiful things and slow down. You have a square going on, or Aries is squaring you, and we have Mars, the planet of action, in its own sign of Aries, squaring you. Okay, so Mars is going to operate really well in Aries because it's its ruler, and it's going to want to go full speed ahead, not going to want to slow down much. And Cancer, you like to slow down. And with this square, there's Chiron mixed in there too, the wounded healer, the North Node mixed in there, and Mars. So there's kind of this like intersection, right? There's like this headbutt in a way. So it's your month, Cancer, to kind of just try to tone it down a little bit. There's going to be a lot going on. I see a lot of stuff with a lot of big business this month, okay? Or maybe it's been going on for a long time, but you're going to start to see some progression financially this month. So this square, like, you cannot be full speed ahead all the time. You just cannot, because you have a trine also with Saturn, and some of the later degree Cancers trine with Neptune. So these are great aspects, trines, right? So trining Saturn, which is all about structure and building a foundation and about your career and your long-term standing in this world. You have a trine. And even being asked to slow down a little bit, you have this trine. So it doesn't mean that you can't get a lot done. It just means you have to do it in a little slower fashion. Then the trine with Neptune is going to give you all the creativity. Now, yes, some people would say it's going to fog things up or cause a little bit of confusion, but it's a trine. So anytime Neptune's involved, we do have that dreamy, creative, karmic, sometimes foggy, retreating energy. But maybe that's what you need to do, Cancer, this month. Maybe you need to find your rest and your reprieve from it all, okay? Because there's going to be a lot. And your best way to accomplish this is slow and steady. Because if you speed up, it's not going to go well. You're not going to win with Mars, okay? Now, I did a little pre-reading just to make sure I'm giving you the message that you need. And the first card that came up here, everybody always goes, ooh, wow, when the devil shows up. When I get a lot of people who haven't had readings before, I try to warn them, but the artwork really, sometimes you can really feel it, you know? And here's the devil card, and there's the lovers in front of him. Now, this is a Saturn card. You've already got a trine with Saturn this month. This is a card that has a few different meanings. To me, I see big business here because Saturn is success over time. And I don't know, my experience with my business starting to take off is that it's a lot of work. And you can be enslaved to it in some ways. I guess you could use that word looking at this card. You can be full-time around the clock working on it, right? So it's kind of like, where are you chained? Where are you, is this a functional relationship for you or a dysfunctional? Because the devil also has a lot to do with dysfunctional relationships. Okay. Old storylines that we keep getting ourselves into over and over again. Shame, guilt, things like that. Okay. But also, what in this context of this reading, and along with the rest of the cards that I pulled here, I really get that your business is going to start taking off. You're going to see what the, I guess, shadow side of that is. There's something that financially starting to take off, and you're going to see that, we want it, we wish for it, we hope for it, and then it shows up and we realize, wow, look at this. Look how much work this is. So I'm getting vibes like that, okay? Now, Ace of Pentacles is here, which is like, here it is. Here's the financial opportunity. Here is, this is the before tarot. So this is based on the Rider-Waite pictures a minute before. And we usually just see the one hand, the bottom hand there coming out of the sky. Interesting how there's another hand over it. Okay. So it feels like help is on the way. Finances are on the way. Could also be through shared monies. Okay. Or maybe like you have an investor, maybe you have the help that you need. Okay. So the last card I picked in your pre-reading was the King of Pentacles. So more Saturn energy. These are all kind of pentacle, earthy cards, right? Very Capricorn, the devil. King of Pentacles could be a Capricorn king. And he's just chilling. I mean, you couldn't tell he's a king. He's just like in, looks like work pants and like button-up shirt. He looks really regular, right? He looks like he has work boots on. But he's royalty. And he is the king of long-term success. All right, so we've got some interesting cards on the table, a lot of power here, a lot of hard work, a lot of help on the way. And remember, we opened with make art, not war, make peace, not war, because Mars is the god of war, and you do have a square there. So if you can stay calm, focused, grounded, can move ahead really well this month. Okay. So let's pull a couple cards for you. I'm going to pull, I haven't looked at any of these. I'm just going to pull a couple talking about past, present, future. Kind of playing with this spread lately after taking some classes with Teresa Reed, the tarot lady. I'm trying out a few different styles here. Okay, so here is your card number 1 for the past position, what you're recently moving out of. And we have the 5 of Cups. So 5 of Cups, 5 change, cups, emotions. There's 3 cups spilled. He looks, I can't tell, they look sad. They look like they've had some losses. There's been some emotional losses here. But we have 2 cups still steaming in the background there. It looks like hot coffee. And so hopefully the aroma of the coffee will catch his attention soon and turn around and see that there's still a lot here. Okay. So this looks like what you've been moving out of. A little bit of like kind of mourning energy. This is what is currently going on. We have the Knight of Cups was reversed. I don't read a lot of reversals, but here is the Knight of Cups. The cup is being offered. It's being brought to you. This is the before tarot. So we usually see the horse just riding away and they're on to new adventures. The knight just holding the cup. But in this one, we can see that it has been brought to him, delivered to him. And it's like a beautiful gesture. All right. So we have more help than we realize. This kind of almost resembles this 2 of Pentacles back here where there's kind of helpers. Okay. Not a bad place to be. Offering. This is the future position here. We have the Ace of Wands. Dragon in there, entwined in there. We're in the year of the dragon. Ace of Wands, Ace of Fire, kind of feels like the summer solstice energy. So we've got an ace to me, which is very lucky. Wands is passion and new thoughts, new ideas. This is a pretty great card to have in your future position. Okay. So there's a lot of fire energy with Aries squaring you. So keep in mind, there's a lot of energy that you get to choose what to do with it. Do you choose to fight and argue and fall into the same old storyline? Right? Or the Devil card's another expression of that, those dysfunctional ways of being. Or are you ready to drink from a new cup? Are you ready to get grounded and stable and see the, success of all your hard work? And choose passion and creativity. There's a lot of creativity for you available with this trine, with these planets in Pisces, okay? So take the time that you need, slow and steady, and take care of yourself. Let yourself rest. Let yourself cry if you need to. Let yourself mourn the old things and the old ways, but let them go and drink from a new cup, that cup of satisfaction. Okay, now let's see here. I'm going to pull a card for each week. I'm working with these little minis, these little everyday witch minis. I'm going to put one card for each week here, and we'll see what we get. So week one of May, 9 of Swords, a lot of overthinking, very human, little insomnia, but a new day's dawning, okay? So make sure you're getting the rest you need. It looks like it's coming in right next to that 5 of Cups, which just shows a little bit of sadness. So maybe you just need to have that good cry, take that time out so we can move forward in the month. Let's see what we have for week 2. We have the Chariot. All right, so Chariot, overcoming obstacles, moving forward. She's got to make a choice which way to go. She's got to trust her gut feeling, because you Cancers are pretty psychic. So trust what your body's saying to you, okay? You speak nonverbal. You speak emotions. You speak the language of the watery body, okay? Pay attention to dread. Let it show you where you're not supposed to be, okay? Week 3 of May, we have the 2 of Pentacles, all right? Almost resembles that original Ace of Pentacles with the 2 hands. Here she's weighing things out, trying to find balance, getting prepared for the unexpected. So saving was a good message here, week 3. And as we move into the final week of May, we have the Page of Swords, some fresh ideas showing up. I always think that this is the Ace of Swords, but it's the Page. So, but it's coming in next to the Ace of Wands. New ideas, new thoughts, new creativity, new opportunities. Not a bad month for you this month, Cancer. Let's roll you some dice. And we got Jupiter, fabulous, Scorpio, 9th house. Jupiter rules the 9th house, Sagittarius's house. So, pretty sweet roll, Cancer. Jupiter, planet of luck, blessings, and expansion in this deep, watery, intuitive sign of Scorpio that rules your money, or I'm sorry, combined money and other people's money. 9th house, Sagittarius's house of expansion, higher learning, foreign travel. Lots of good stuff, all right? There's been continuous themes through these piles of planning vacations and planning things, signing up for new courses, all that kind of stuff. But stay focused and calm. Scorpio needs that watery, quiet, alone time. And then to prepare, because bigger things are coming. Have a great month of May, Cancer.